Welcome back to another episode of Cappuccino Chat. This time we're talking about the lessons I learned after I came face to face with a shark. So it wasn't a shark as in swimming in the ocean shark. It was one of the sharks from Shark Tank on TV. If you have seen the show, you know if you're familiar with a lot of the sharks. I've had the opportunity to meet almost all of them. This time I got to meet Robert Herjavec. For those of you that aren't familiar with him, he's actually in the kind of the same industry we are as far as IT security. He runs a $1 billion now cybersecurity firm for enterprise and multi-million dollar companies. So the lessons I learned in talking with him and hearing him speak was that business isn't easy for anybody. Even him, when he first started this now $1 billion cybersecurity firm that he runs, it didn't always start out that way. So him and his partners started out, they estimated in their first year, they were going to bring in $5 million. That's a pretty lofty goal, but he thought he could do it. So in the first year, what did they actually bring in? They only brought in $400,000. So at this point, he had a choice to make. He could have quit. He could have just kept pushing on doing the same old, but what he did differently was he adjusted and analyzed what caused him not to hit his goal. So he didn't quit, get frustrated or anything like that. He didn't just keep plowing through doing the same old, hoping for a different result. I think they call that something. No, he changed gears, talked to others, took notes, adjusted where it needed to be adjusted. And now, years later, he is now a $1 billion cybersecurity firm. So some of the lessons just learned was just that is, don't be afraid to fail necessarily, right? Just make sure that you analyzed why something didn't work the way you did. Keep pushing on, adjust. One of the things I noticed with him, even on stage when he was giving his keynote, and it was kind of an interview session afterwards, was he was taking notes about ideas and questions that the audience would ask. Say, hey, we did this and this worked for me. What do you think of doing something like that? He goes, hey, I didn't even think of that. He'd take notes when he thought it was a good idea to bring back to his business. He's constantly looking at things that he could bring back, even from same industry businesses. When he's out there hearing other keynote speakers speak and they talk about different things they do with marketing, right? He's running a $1 billion cybersecurity firm now. I was going to say multi-million dollar firm, but marketing and sales is part of it. He's big in sales, but when it came to marketing, which is the event I saw him at, he was taking pages upon pages of notes about different marketing ideas to bring back to his company. And we're talking about marketing ideas for small businesses like ourselves and like most of you, what we would do in a marketing event. And he was writing notes down and say, hey, I never thought about that. He said it a number of times. Hey, I didn't even think about doing something like that. Let me adjust it and bring it back to my business. So I think we need to look at ourselves and our businesses and see what's working and make adjustments where it is. Don't get frustrated. Don't think, oh my gosh, look at him. He's got all these great things and oh, he's a $1 billion IT firm. It's good to look at that and go, man, if he can do it, I can do it. That's good. But don't look at, oh man, I'm a complete failure and all this other stuff just because I'm not a $1 billion company. I didn't get that out of his message, and that really wasn't his message. But I think a lot of businesses, especially over the last couple of years, it's been tough for businesses and, might have wanted to give up or do something, but we've got a lot of, employees and businesses relying on us. We need to keep pushing through. So it's not easy for anybody in business. Keep pushing. You can do it. Adjust and go back after it. Reach your goals, set goals, and go for it. That's it. This was kind of a pep talk video. So a little bit different than my normal when I talk about cybersecurity or something like that. If you are interested in seeing how we can help you with your business and help you reach those goals that we just talked about and be a highly profitable business, please reach out to us. 760-770-5200.